Tonight's accident report is brought to you by Stovall and Associates. Don't expect insurance companies to have your best interest in mind. Stovall and Associates cares. Let us help you if you have been involved in an accident.
Here this morning at the Smith's gas station resulted in a large fuel spill. We're going to speak to Fire Chief Scott Lewis and Lieutenant Scott Perry.
We were dispatched a report of an accident this morning that also resulted in a large fuel spill. Upon arrival, we found two vehicles that collided next to the fuel islands. As a result of that collision, there was a product spill onto the ground. It was relatively contained upon our arrival. It was getting to be a hot day. Some of the product was already stopping. It didn't reach any sewers or any open areas like that. Crews came in from Engine 1, contained the remainder of the spill, picked it up with absorbent. We checked for injuries. There were none. Our biggest hazard today was the resulting vapors from the product spill. The first vehicle involved in the collision was still running, so again, with the heat generated from that motor running and the vapors in close proximity, we could have had a relatively large fire event today. That did not occur.
We blocked off the area here, Lieutenant, so that we could kind of contain it because of the hazard here. What do we use to clean it up?
It's going to be an absorbent material that's used for any petroleum products, such as oils, fuels, and that. And we can later gather it up and discard of it.
And how do you think that this accident occurred? It looks like the car behind kind of rear-ended the other car, but that's not in fact what happened.
No, the Sheriff's Office is continuing their investigation, but from what we've been gathering is this pickup truck, the first vehicle behind us, actually backed into the second vehicle, and when it was in the process of backing up, struck the fuel island, which then caused the spill.
And part of the door also was involved in this.
Yeah, the door was actually what hit the fuel island, and it actually took the nozzle off, thus releasing the product onto the ground.
And the attendant here at the station, is a gas station here, actually was the one that shut off the gas?
That's my understanding, is that she made a quick exit of her station and shut down the system by the emergency shutdown, so it sounds like she did a good job.
These kind of stations have an emergency shut-off, don't they?
They do, just for instances like this where there's an uncontrollable spill coming from the pump, whether it be a nozzle failure or such an accident like this. There are emergency buttons located throughout the area here. They can hit that button and it shuts the fuel off.
And no one was injured in this?
Not that we're aware of. All parties are reporting no injuries at this time.
This is Deanna O'Donnell at Smith's for News 46.